Now returning to a story on crocodiles invading Sabonzogo in the Techiman. Joining us on phone now is a senior wildlife ranger Samuel Amponsa Mensah, the Boabing Fiema Monkey Sanctuary at Nkranza, north of the Northeast region. Good morning to you, sir. So, are you aware of this crocodile story?
Yes. I saw your publication 4 or 5 days ago.
All right. So, is it strange that the crocodiles will make their way into the community each time it rains?
That is what they are telling me. But what I know is that the crocodiles, they are nocturnal species that moves out in the night for feeding. And they can travel up to 5-6 miles for feeding, and they make sure they return back to the river. But if something happens and maybe they are not able to return, then they find themselves somewhere to hide until the following night, and they will go back to the river.
What could happen that would make it impossible for them to return to the river?
Because they travel far away, and they are on their way back, they break. Because they are nocturnal species, then they have to get a hiding place because they don't see clearly during the day.
All right.
So wherever they will break them, then they must find a place to lodge themselves or hide themselves till the following night, then they will be able to relocate back to where they came from.
Now, the residents say it tends to happen each time it rains and there's a flood. Is there any connection?
Yes. When I saw your publication, I went there myself because I was asked by my regional manager to go and see whether that particular crocodile is safe. So I went there, and when I went, I was told it was captured and sent back to the river. So now that is now becoming abnormal that anytime it rains, they are coming. Then there is a problem somewhere that we have to do a research to find out. Maybe their home is being maybe they are finding themselves, they are being endangered at where they live. Other people are threatening their life, or there's something that is creating that problem for them not to live in the river, because they're supposed to be in the river. Because they are nocturnal and they are water animals, that they must be in the river during the day. They come out maybe to get the sunshine during the day, and that one is always closer to the river. They don't come out to the community. And now that they are leaving the river and visiting the community, it means there's something chasing them out of the water, which we must do a research to find out. Otherwise, it's not normal for them to leave the water and be roaming in the community.
Now, how do you get them back into the river also safely? Would that require the intervention of the Wildlife Society?
Yeah, without the wildlife, it's very dangerous if you don't know how to handle animals, capture them. But they are very dangerous animals. Crocodiles are very dangerous animals. And we have a technique we use to capture them. So now that they have found themselves in the community, I'll be going back there to do my own research. Then I'll report to my regional manager. If it's possible that we need a rescue team from the Wildlife Division to come and rescue them, we will do it.
All right, thank you very much, Samuel Amponsa Mensah, Senior Wildlife Ranger.